So you
Yeah.
mentioned that there's people that maybe don't necessarily want to be a leader or managing people, but they see that as the only outcome that they've got available. So how do we support these people in still building the skills that you need to pass on the people side while
Mhm.
also giving them opportunities to grow in different ways?
I really, really love this question, both of them. So I'm going to start with the second half of your question first, which is how do you take people who aren't all that interested or aren't naturally talented at the people side of things and help them to pass, help them to be good enough? And what we know to be true is that there's a lot of science that says these people skills can actually be learned. Now, by learning and practicing these people skills, are you going to be the best in the world? Maybe not, but we do know that you can outperform the average natural people person. You can study things like the principles of ethical persuasion that Robert Cialdini talks about quite a bit in his book Influence, the seven principles of persuasion. Or you can take certain classes that help with empathy and reflection and different forms of personal communications. So people who just need to pass, we can definitely help them. And I think from an organizational perspective, companies need to take more seriously this idea that you don't have to manage people to be a stronger contributor. So positions really should be paid what they're worth. What will the market bear in order to employ these people? And as you get better at your technical skills, there are some roles that can then command more money for those technical skills. So let's say I flip burgers at a fast food chain, there's probably a cap. No matter how good I get at flipping those burgers, there will be a cap on what I can make. But let's say I'm a DNA researcher in a lab. Well, depending on what kind of things I figure out over there, compensation, sky's the limit. And so I don't think you need to be a people manager necessarily to be able to progress in your career.